Okay guys, it's going to be my review of ICC Keywordz. Uh, I'm pretty much holding to my initial thoughts about the software, and then I'll just kind of show you why. Um, so if you're comparing this with a plugin or software like Rank Optimizer, I'll just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I'm going to kind of compare these two, and then I'm going to do a comparison to my software, Authority Niche Machine. So let's just take a look at this now. Your first settings is you'll add your blogs. Okay, so that's what you do in the profile list, is to add your blog, and then you'll add your Amazon area, Amazon account details. Okay, you really, I mean, you're not going to be adding your SEMrush unless you're paying $70 a month to get SEMrush data. um, you're not going to be using your Google accounts that much with this software, and you're not going to be using TalkWalker pretty much at all. Okay, so let's go to projects. Setting up a project. I set one up last night for one of my sites. So let's just start and create a new project here. And now, when you're adding a project, make sure that when you add this title, this is going to be used as your keyword. So whatever you put in here, don't put in something like I did last night, and some random, just so I'll know. Make sure you put in a title that's going to be used as a keyword. This is going to be your main keyword. So let's say I put in, I don't know, I'm just making something up. Okay, so it's going to be your main keyword. You can see how that works. Okay, so don't put in anything crazy. Okay, the first thing you have to do before you do anything else is you have to have add keywords. Okay, now you can use, like, if you don't know your keywords, you got to know your keywords. So you have to have another really, other way of analyzing keywords. Okay, so where it says get keywords, you can't use you can't use this because it takes SEMrush API details, and this just lets you open a CVS file that you have from Keyword Planner or something. Now you can use the Explorer. Okay, so if you put in a seed keyword fat loss pills, you can't use SEMrush unless you have that data. Okay, so it's going to pull back some keyword. I'm going to stop it. It's going to pull back some keywords. These are Google suggestions. This is kind of what Rank Optimizer does. I really like the way Rank Optimizer does it a little bit better. Okay, so these are keywords from Google. These are operations. You're not going to be using these much. Okay, the little A is for analyze, and you really can't use that because you got to have SEMrush. If you do push that, it's going to bring you back the top 4 results for that keyword. Okay, now you can click the E again, and it will search keywords on these keywords. It will expand these keywords. Okay, so the idea is to select a couple of keywords. Okay, once you select some keywords, you're going to save that to your hierarchy and then click execute. So now you're going to go back over to your projects area, and you'll see that you have keywords. Now, all this software does not create any content. It barely creates Amazon content. Okay, so here's what you would do. You have these keywords, right? The only thing that this software does that the only thing that makes this different is you're being able to move these around. So let's say your main keyword is fat loss pills. Fat loss pills 2014 is going to be going under that. Okay, so with this, so with that. So you have your main category, and then you have your subcategories. And what this will do is you come over here to operations, and you click this, check this box, and when you click execute, it's going to make these categories for you. Okay, that's pretty much all it does. Now, this little button right here is going to open a content editor, right? Okay, so let's do that. Let's open fat loss pills Amazon. Let's open this content editor. Okay, so it's going to bring to this page. The software doesn't create any kind of content for you. Okay, You can add videos. Okay, if you click this, you can add a video into your content and it will post it to your site. And this is adding Amazon. So if you click on add Amazon and you do a search for fat loss pills Amazon, click search, it's going to bring you back some results. It don't tell you anything about these Amazon products. So if you're just adding products willy-nilly, you really don't have any information about them, and it don't put, this is all that it puts in about it. It don't put in much at all. No reviews, no nothing like that. So this is not for a complete Amazon product post. So let's say you want to put that into your post. So you click insert post. Okay, so there's your post and you accept it. Now you would, write in an article or whatever you want to do. It don't create anything for you. Okay. Now you would do the same thing for these categories. Where it says category right here, if it says category, it's only going to create the category. But if you change that to category plus, it's going to create this category plus the content that you just added to it. And it is going to post it to your site. But this software doesn't do anything that either Rank Optimizer or Authority Niche Machine does. And as a matter of fact, those other software do much more than this does. Okay? So what it boils down to, what this software does is when you put in your keywords into the software, what it's going to do is create the categories for you. Okay? And it will create the menu structure. Okay, so it would create this category and these subcategories. But that's really all that it does. It doesn't do much more than that. Okay, if you wanted to do much more than that, you got to have another software. You got to have SEMrush. I mean, you got to have a lot of different things. So that's what it does. It creates categories, and then you can put in Amazon or you can put in a video. That's about all that you're going to be doing with this software. And so you've seen my other videos about Rank Optimizer, and I really just believe Rank Optimizer is better than this. It gives you more options. So if you were going to choose, and this software costs $67, right? Keep that in mind. $67 for this. Rank Optimizer is cheaper. Okay, so $67 for this. Now let's just go back to my software, Authority Niche Machine. Now, Authority Niche Machine is designed to do something a little bit different. Okay, Authority Niche Machine is designed to create blogs that promote your main money site. But let's just go over, and I'm going to show you, how much better this is. So let's just add a new website. It's the same process. You're going to put in your login URL, username, password. Okay, so once you get that in, you're just going to click Add New Site, and it will add the site for you. Guys, make sure, I completely forgot this, but you got to make sure and put in your WP admin. Okay? And it will start adding the site for you. Then it'll give you a pop-up box saying it's added the site. So, okay? And now you can close this. Now your site's added. Now the second part to this is the Authority Niche Machine setup. Okay, so let's just take a look. Now, when we're going through this, you're going to see that this has just so many more options. It does so much more than anything else does. And like I said, this is not a direct comparison because this does things a little bit differently. Okay, so here's all the options you can do. You can remove your this is supposed to be on a brand new site. Okay, so since this site that I'm working on is not brand new, okay, the fat loss recipes that I just added is not brand new because I've been working on it. I don't need to remove the sample pages. I am going to add the ping services. I want my software to do that for me. I want it to create my legal pages for me, and I want it to create my contact us page. We need that. I really don't need to create any categories because I done created those with the ICC Keywordz. But let's go ahead and create an About Us page, and let's put in our About Us content. So I just put in a quick About Us. Now you can also click here to launch an editor. Okay, so this is going to be your editor. You can put in whatever you want. This is an advanced editor, so it does a lot more than what your normal editor will do. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to update my general settings here. Okay, that's updating your general settings is your website title tagline, so you can put that in here. I'm just going to not do that right now. You can also update your SEO meta. This is for your homepage SEO. So if you click that box, it's going to tell you to put in your this is for your SEO um, um, reason. So an SEO title means you're going to have your main keyword in the title, your main keyword in the description, and at least your main keyword on your homepage keywords. So between 3 and 5 keywords on the homepage is enough. So I'm just going to not do that for right now for time. Okay, you can also install our authority theme if that's what you want to do. You don't have to use this. It's just an optional option. Okay, so if you do check that box, you're going to be presented with all of these options. Okay, these are all of your theme options, and it goes from your logo to choosing your sidebar, your analytics code, your footer copyright information, all of your banner advertising. I mean, it does so much. Okay, so you can do that if you like. I'm going to uncheck it for right now for time concerns. Now, at this point, you can save this configuration if you like. You can save this. All right, but I'm going to just go ahead and click Start Setup. And now the software is going to start doing all of those things, setting up your site that normally you have to do manually and it takes you forever, and it does it all on complete autopilot for you. Authority Niche Machine is so much better, so much there's so much more that it does. I can't imagine why somebody would pay $67 for that other software when I'm selling this software for $27. $27, and you get everything. You get all this software does 10 times more than any other software out there right now still. So I mean, if you're looking for something, grab Authority Niche Machine. There's no comparison as far as what all the software does for you. So I'm going to pause the video, let the software work for me. At this point, I can sit back and relax. I can go do other things. And Authority Niche Machine is building the site up for me, okay? And I don't have to do anything. Now, here in a minute, I'm going to show you how to use Authority Niche Machine the way that it is the best to be used. So this particular site that I'm adding Authority Niche Machine to right now would be considered my money site, my main site. And that's not a site that I'm going to be using Authority Niche Machine on. Okay, so I'm adding it to it just to show you how to add it to it. But I'm going to show you, after this gets done, I'm going to show you how I would use Authority Niche Machine to promote my money site, okay, which is fat loss, my fat loss site here. I'm going to show you how that works. You can see right now that the software is configuring Authority Niche Machine. Okay, again, this is doing this all on complete autopilot. It does everything for you. All right. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to stop this because I'm going to show you, we're going to start over, and I'm going to show you how I would actually use Authority Niche Machine to promote my money site. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and stop this.